What is going on, everybody? My name is Conor Lawler. Welcome back to another week of Weird News Wednesdays. This is the Heroes for Hire podcast. We are back again talking all the strangest news stories from around the world. We talk about the news that the real news is too afraid to talk about. As always, I am joined by my partner in crime, Mr. Shaun Meehan. Shaun, how's it going?
I'm good, Connor. We've just had a little Heroes for Hire production meeting before this, so I'm feeling fucking professional, business-like, ready to bring my A-game to the show.
I've done ad hoc duties on the side, and now I'm ready to have fun.
All them duties have been hocked, you better believe it.
It's like when your office brings in, they make you work for 7 hours, like slunched over on a fucking laptop, and they're like, we bought a new chair for resting. It's called a lounge.
It's really weirdly shaped and might just be art, but you can sit on it if you want.
I mean, you can. Fuck me. But if you sit there too long, we will give out to you. But also, we care about you sitting down. So come on now.
Did you see that thing? And it was like a quiz that an employer gave. It was just like, which of these would improve team morale? One was like longer working hours. Then the other one was a pay rise. And then option 3 was a table tennis table. And so everyone clicked, a pay rise. It's like, no, that's incorrect. A table tennis table would facilitate team bonding.
You gotta get that team bonding. But if I get paid, I don't have to see anyone. So these are the swings and roundabouts, you know what I mean?
That is the delicate tightrope we walk in corporate life, Connor.
Shaun, this is weird news. What do we do here?
You have spent the week gathering all of the weirdest news stories from around the world. You're about to read them all out to me, a man who has been too busy chairing multi-billion-dollar business meetings to look at any weird news, Connor.
How do those meetings normally go?
Oh, I've ran several companies into the ground. Yeah. I'm not made for it. Turns out I'm built different, but not in a good way.
You keep telling the bank, I'm built different, loan me the money, I'll get it back to you.
Look, I don't know what'll happen, you don't know what'll happen, but let's take a risk.
Think of like 07 mortgage. That's the kind of vibe I'm going with. We don't know what's going to happen next year. We might as well give the money out now, lads.
Sure, I'm too big to fail.
More houses. Shaun had a look of, oh no, what have we done? But
it's gotten too real. That is what happened. That's how Ireland fell to pieces and never really recovered, let's be honest.
To be honest, we weren't even very good then, though. We just had a load of houses.
We had a load of houses. They were terribly built, and then we lost the run of ourselves. Like, we started buying hot tubs and shit. Like, it's very weird. Everyone thought they could design their own house, and it's massive and has 4 driveways.
But they all look the same.
They all look the same, and they're all just like bare concrete. It's very strange.
Very strange
country.
Shaun, it's weird news. Speaking of Ireland, though, we're starting this week in Ireland, which is the only place I could start because there has been scandal in Ireland this week.
Has there now?
It's been a rough week because, Shaun, the jig is up. I stole that, I will admit. As the Irish dancing world hit by cheating allegations. Oh, fuck.
Oh, lads. Okay, so time-honoured tradition of Irish dancing. Lot of leg movement, not a lot of hand or torso movement going on. How do you cheat in Irish dancing?
Well, flatly it'd be disgusting if we're all admit. Like, so anyone who has seen Irish dancing,
but that man reinvented the dance, Connor.
He reinvented cheating.
He's above the law when it comes to Irish dancing.
We never covered his latest movie, but did you see the trailer for his last movie?
No. What's it? What movie?
What are you talking about? You haven't seen Michael Flatley's trailer for his movie?
What's the movie about? I didn't know he had a movie coming out.
So we have, like, instead of like Late Night with Jimmy Kimmel or like Jimmy Fallon or James Corden, we have the Late Late Show here in Ireland. And so
Ryan Tubridy.
Flatley's in and out that fucking door every fucking week. He's promoting something. He's the only one star we have, him and Bono. So he comes back every so often. But Flatley was there a few weeks ago, Shaun, and he was promoting his movie that he wrote, directed, and starred in as Action Man. He's basically, think of Taken and John Wick, but it's Michael Flatley.
That's very strange. What is happening?
Have you never seen this trailer?
No. What? This is ridiculous. Blackbird, is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
I had no idea this was a thing. I didn't know the man was an actor.
Well, no, he's not.
Just a song and dance
just because he has a movie, Sean, doesn't make him an actor, I will admit.
Okay, that's some weird, like, that's completely bypassed me in, like, cultural relevance. Also, do you watch The Late Late Show every week?
No, well, it was just on, like, it was on the background.
It just happened to come on,
I was out in the pints, like. I was out in the pints that Friday night, but it was just on in the background.
Me and the boys were sculling tins, and then suddenly Ryan Tuberty was there.
I did a big line of cocaine, a little bit of heroin, and then I watched. It was on. It was just on, I was flicking through channels. Because, it's not cool to be watching it. But it was
my computer had a virus and it ended up on the RTE web player.
That's what I was telling my ma. I accidentally clicked into the RTE player.
I think I've been hacked, man.
So the Irish dancing world not only was hit by that Blackbird movie, that if you have not seen that trailer, go watch that trailer right now, but Irish dancing world has been hit by cheating allegations, which, I mean, the quaint world of Irish dancing has been rocked this week, Sean, and the country, I have to admit, I don't know if we knew how to react, because this is our thing.
Well, is it our thing? Is it our thing though? Are we all really, really proud? Look, we're proud of Irish dancing, its cultural heritage and all that. This is the most interested I've ever been in Irish dancing because of the cheating.
But also, this goes along with all of the weird scandals we've had in small sports over the last few weeks of chess. And now we've got onto Irish dancing. Very niche. But also, one investigator or former judge, Sean, has said, it's like The Godfather in there. I'm talking about the judges.
You keep hyping this story, and I don't know how you cheat in Irish dancing. Is it something to do with the shoes? Is there extra metal
it's not.
in them?
Oh, it's not the dancers that are cheating, Sean.
Oh, it's the judges?
I mean, it's Ireland, Sean. What do you think? I mean, there's brown envelopes, maybe handed here and there, a few judges, yourself.
So this is the thing, sorry, just so people know, during a period called the Celtic Tiger, which is where Ireland went through an economic boom, there was a lot of sly dealings being done under the table between, politicians and builders and things like that. Oftentimes, cash would change hands in brown envelopes. This has now become just a thing people say in Ireland. Oh, a few brown envelopes. And also,
and one of the politicians, who I will not name, then said, I won the money at the races when he was found with thousands upon thousands. I was really lucky at the races.
It's a weird time in Irish history. There's a show on Irish TV called Reeling in the Years, and they just go back over all the old news footage of 1999 or 2007.
And they're all looking shifty.
Everyone's looking shifty. They have their collars up. They're turning away from cameras, and it's all to the tune of the fucking Cranberries. Sing it's insane. It's
always the Cranberries. It's always me fucking pumping over while we're showing these clips.
It's the Cranberries or U2. Those are our two big bands.
They did Dropkick Murphys for a little bit. That's for 1 year.
That was their weird punk phase that they went through.
That was their punk phase. You don't know me, Mom. But the Irish Dancing Commission, a governing body known as, in Irish, as An Commission le Rinky Gaelica. I definitely didn't get that right, Sean. Correct me?
An Commission le Rinky Gaelica.
Thank you. The CLRG has appointed a former judge to investigate claims that prominent dance schools and teachers have rigged competitions for years.
Of course they have, though. It's Ireland. And if they're a school known for Irish dancing, they better fucking win some competitions.
And to be honest with you, I would have went the other way. I wouldn't have been shocked that it was rigged. I would have been shocked that I would have liked the idea that every judge has been bought off, but by a different family. And so nobody ever wins because all of the judges are being bribed, but by different people.
Ultimately, it's a fair competition at that point, if everyone's bribing them.
It is alleged that at least 12 teachers in Ireland and other countries conspired to ensure certain dancers scored highly in international tournaments.
So this isn't your local village hall kind of Irish dancing.
No. Dance teachers adjudicate dance competitions from small, local affairs to international events, which meant that Irish people and the judges, or teachers, the 12 of them, were rigging the international events so Irish people would always win, or a certain dancer would always win. Which begs the question, would you not be raged if we didn't win at Irish dance?
I mean, like, I think there's like, because Flatley did a lot. He brought it worldwide. You know, there's a whole host of people interested in Irish dancing.
Yeah, but
now.
I think like if the Americans, I have the equivalent of like the Americans going to play basketball in the Olympics with the fucking NBA All-Star team, which definitely should not be allowed, because like LeBron James rocks up and some lad from fucking Belarus is there and he's playing the hoop back in his backyard for 2 hours. He's like, I'm definitely going to die here. I like the idea that we rock in and everyone else is like, we've danced for maybe a month, and these people for all of their lives.
They've been bred into it. Did you do Irish dancing in school?
I didn't. No.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
We did. We had an Irish dancing class. Fucking hated it, by the way. It's a dose of a thing to do.
None of the judges accepted my bribes. I was bribing them for hours and I never won.
Gave them all of my Lunchables. I still had to do Irish dancing at the end of it.
Apparently, a teacher and a competition judge appeared to be exchanging favours for higher scores. It quoted insiders who spoke of unusual scoring patterns at competitions and cosy relationships between teachers and the judges who are meant to be judging their dancers.
How cosy? And what kind of favours?
How cosy is too cosy is what I'm asking.
Look, bit of a.
What are you willing to do?
I'll paint your house. I'll put up an old swing set for you.
Just let fucking Susie win the dance competition, lad. I'll do your taxes. Don't you worry about it.
Jesus, and then some. Awful tiring doing taxes.
I'll tell you something, you'd be raging if you did the taxes and fucking Susie wasn't good enough to win.
Susie broke her leg on the way into the competition.
Waste of everyone's time.
No, go out and dance anyway.
Several parents and teachers, speaking anonymously, told the paper that the tight-knit industry was like the mafia, with one former Riverdance star citing the HBO show The Sopranos. A US-based teacher said she was afraid to ask one of the allegedly crooked judges for a favour, because once you do, you're indebted to them for life. It's like The Godfather.
But it's out, lads. It's just a dance competition. Your kids can be shit at some things. That's okay.
My parents accepted that years ago. I'm shit at so many things.
If you're not, you're going to be shit at most things. If you're just like, if you're forcing your kid to go to dancing so much that you have to pay a judge to tell them they're good, they're probably not very good at dancing. Yeah. But also, if they're shit, surely everyone will see that in the competition.
But it doesn't matter. If they win, nobody remembers how you perform. They just look at the record book, Sean. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to remember a competition 3 years ago, but they'll remember the name, who won it.
But wouldn't there be other examples of like, Lance Armstrong won the Tour de France,
great man.
Connor.
He's won it 7 times. A hero.
But people only remember the wins. They don't remember anything else.
Nobody remembers what happened. Why did something happen with Lance?
Oh yeah, so Lance, what he did, he sold a load of wristbands, and then he, cheated in every race he was ever in the Tour de France. Pretty much. Wasn't
there the stat of, was it like 2005, the top 23 lads all got done for drugs in the next few years? As a lad who came 24 technically won the Tour de France. It's pretty good.
It's pretty, it's quite the glow up. I don't know what the equivalent is in Irish dancing. Like, I don't know how that's scored as well. Like, I assume it's like...
I assume it's tens. Like, tens. And then you have like some Strictly Come Dancing 7. I am thinking of Strictly, but that's how I view all dance competitions. Is that not how it is?
I mean, no. But also, you go you. You do whatever works in your head, buddy.
So, from modest roots in parish halls, Irish dancing has become a highly competitive global phenomenon that draws the Irish diaspora and people with no Irish heritage. So, parity is pretty big.
Yeah, diaspora is like a spread out, extended people. So like all the Irish that emigrated and stuff like that.
It's almost kind of like I'm your special friend.
No, not at all.
I teach words to.
No. I just know some. I know some words, and then I think it's important that people know words, Conor.
But that's because you were shit at so many things. You had so much time to read.
Exactly. You used to just thumb through the dictionary to pass the hours.
So think about this, parents. Don't be paid off judges. If you just let your child be shit, eventually they might read a book, and then they'll become smart.
Let's not use me as a smart example.
I'm loosely able to read. That's
your kid could have a podcast when they grow up.
Oh no, we're trying to get them involved.
Back to dancing now.
Dance 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I do like the title of The Jig Is Up. That's a very
also,
good title.
There's been a lot of comments on Irish Twitter that I can't believe you didn't see. But someone said the helpline for this thing is 0800 123 123 123.
Excellent joke.
We just like to have fun. But the thing is, Shaun, I am shocked that Irish dancing has been brought into the doldrums, and I think we maybe need a sequel to Blackbird to bring us out with Flatley coming back.
Sorry, okay, so you tied this back into the obscure Michael Flatley movie.
Yes.
That at the minute, in this conversation between the two of us, only you have heard about. What material are you giving me?
I'm really heavily weighing on, will we let you watch it live? But it'll be 3 minutes of just silence and you going, what the fuck is going on? And I don't know if we need that.
No, I don't think... it's certainly not on a Weird News. On a Movie Mondays, maybe we could get away with it.
Yeah.
But not on the Sacred Wednesday, Conor.
Apparently they're also calling for protests at events, at any future events, and that the teachers and judges should be jailed.
I mean, imagine being in prison for that. But also, the picket line for those protests would be fucking great crack, wouldn't it? Just a big session going on.
Just I haven't stopped fucking jigging for the last 3 hours. Can't wait to give them a piece of my mind.
Just going in a circle. They can't. Their arms are at their sides, so they can't hold any signs or anything. But they're just dancing and they're doing their best. But
really menacingly, they're all staring really angry at the lads, just swinging around the big fucking circle, swinging the kicks a bit too high, if you ask me. Just a bit dangerous,
a bit intimidating.
A bit intimidating, trying to squint at the eyes, yourself.
Oh, in Blackbird. Yeah.
Like the movie Blackbird.
Exactly.
That we all know and love. I mean, you've seen it. We've all seen it.
I've seen it.
I think it was in cinema, Shaun.
I'm sure it was, but who gives a shit?
What are you talking about? I think it probably... I want you to right now, by the way, look up Blackbird on Wikipedia, and I want you to tell me how much it grossed worldwide, if it did come out. I'm pretty positive it did, and I would really like to know what the budget was and how much it made, and then we can move on from this topic forever. Okay.
Blackbird 2022, is that it? Or no, there's one in 2018.
Well, yeah.
Wait, there's two... Sorry. There's 2 movies, both called Blackbird, apparently. Yeah. And then... They're both by Michael Flatley?
So 2022 one I'm interested in, Shaun.
Okay, but I'm extremely confused.
Don't get confused. Just fucking accept it.
Okay. Sorry. Jesus, I'm working. I don't want IMDb Pro. Hang on.
I want Wikipedia.
The release there's no figures out. It's got an approval rating of 22% on Rotten Tomatoes. So,
by Michael. Well done, Michael.
Jesus Christ. One of the reviews, the acting and writing are like the non-sexy bits that come between the sexy bits in a porn film made in 1985.
Sorry, that was me. Sorry for that now.
Man, you've quite a way with words.
I'm a bit of a poet. Sean, we got to move on from Blackbird and the Irish dancing scandal rocking the country. As I just have a story that I think is on the edge of should we talk about it, because there are some children that are being terrorised.
Grant, can I just say as well, sorry, I found the figures. Yeah. Not to interrupt the children being terrorised.
Go on.
Blackbird apparently cost $1.7 million US, and then apparently it grossed $140,000.
That's less.
It's less. It's much less. Anyway, children.
I'm pretty positive Flatley funded it himself as well. Like, he was the budget.
Oh yeah. Like, he's got the Irish dancing money now, so he can just do whatever he wants.
He's doing the jig. He was on the street with like a little hat.
He was busking, yeah.
So, I'm not a child abuser, says daycare worker who apologises after being fired for terrorising children with a scream mask.
Oh, I mean, Halloween. Okay. It's not like they're doing this in March.
A Mississippi woman who said she was fired for wearing a scream mask to scare children at the daycare where she worked has been fired.
Okay, is a scream mask that scary though? Or is it scary if you've seen the film in context?
I think the idea is that the children are very small, which makes it, they're toddlers. The woman known only as Cece is in a Halloween mask, taunting toddlers just inches from their faces, leading to her being fired from the Little Blessings childcare.
I mean, I'm not saying go scare kids, all right? But come on, it's fine. They'll be grand. They're going to forget it. They're toddlers.
Yeah, it's grand. They never remember anything traumatic or anything like that. We all know that. You put it away
never
in
affect them later
box.
In life.
Never lets them have it. Never affects you. In the video, the children can be seen crying and hiding from the woman as she chases them around the room.
Okay, at that point you should probably stop. Once they start crying, then it's like, I've gone too far.
But in an apology video later obtained by the news, Sean, you're going to love this, Cece has said it wasn't ill-intentioned.
No, you just want to give them a bit of a fright, you know.
Yeah.
They got because they're going to go out in Halloween, they're going to dress like devils and shit. So surely they'll be okay with a little bit of a scare and then a juice box afterwards.
So apparently the story behind it, Sean, of one of my favourite, I like shithousery. I just like stupid stories like this where this poor woman just was like, yeah, that's a good idea. I'll put on the mask.
But in just before you get into it, but in context, we had a story in the past years ago where a woman set up a baby fight club in a nursery. So, on a scale of bad things to happen, I think Fight Club goes above Scream Mask.
Also, didn't we have Elf on the Shelf? But
they
killed
staged
the
a
elf,
murder.
And all the children came in and they were just like, the elf is dead, and they were all just traumatized. They had to solve a
Christmas crime scene. It was like they dusted for fingerprints and everything.
It's just teachers or people being like, maybe this will be cool, but then it just gets out of hand really quickly. So apparently what happened is that some of the children were being bad, and some of the teachers came together, 4 of them, and decided, wouldn't it be great crack? Wouldn't it be a laugh if we got Cece to put on a mask and scare the children who are maybe being a bit bad, being a bit naughty in the class?
That would be gas, Connor.
The teachers asked me if I would do it, or if they could use the mask to get their class to listen or clean up. And then she said, so I said, I'll do it. And so she said, I'll put myself forward. And when she did, she comes into the room and all the children, maybe they're being a bit naughty. There's 4 of them. And she just decides to start running up to them really quickly in the scream mask and just screaming in their face.
I would argue it would be scarier if your regular teacher just did that, without the scream mask.
Oh, that's not a bad idea, because if it's just scream mask but not scream outfit, also they don't understand the cultural context of scream.
No, not at all. That's what I'm saying. If those kids know enough about scream to be afraid of it, then the parents let them watch that movie. So, and again, I guess it's kind of it's a weird looking mask. But
she's now come back out on a video as well, Sean, and said, but what you didn't see was after I had left the room, I took it off and I went back into the classroom and I said, Cece got the monster, it's not coming back. And all the kids ran up and hugged me.
So she's turning herself into the hero already.
So, I mean, she's kind of the heroic aspect of all this. She stopped Scream.
Good message to say your teachers are heroes, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Like that's, okay.
Which they are.
Yeah. How does she stop Scream, though? Is it implied that she murdered it?
She should have come back in with nunchucks.
Just dripping with blood, like the end of Carrie. Like, she's just covered. It's like, you can go home now, children. It's safe.
I tell you what you do. You rip off the mask, but you put a watermelon in the mask, and then you let it drip. Little bit of drip. Come back in, holding the fucking Scream head, go. He won't be bothering you again, children.
Hold it up over your head, open your mouth, let the blood drip in. Establish dominance.
Put it on your hands, start wiping it all over your own face, just to be like, if he comes back, if he brings any friends, I'll be fucking ready. I'll be ready.
Rip out some of the fucking melon flesh from within and just start shoveling that into your face.
Do you think we would be fired?
I think I'm going to become a teacher, actually. Imagine I was a teacher and still did this show. Wouldn't that be a fucking train wreck?
Yeah, that's mad.
Like, because in theory, I could. But, like, I probably shouldn't.
No, because, like, they'd be like, oh, he's kind of lost all of his power just due to the stupid things that he says and thinks and, you know, his opinions and stuff.
Yeah. No, I fully agree with you there.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, no, I'm a fucking idiot.
I mean, what's the worst job that you could do this podcast but also then do it on the side? I'm trying to think. Teacher is rough because children can be mean.
They can be mean. So the question is, like, the best job that's suited to also us doing this podcast.
No, the worst job.
The worst job. Oh, the one that would, like, discredit you the most.
Yeah.
Oh, like a GP.
NASA scientist?
NASA scientist is a pretty good one. Some kind of... It has to be something with responsibility is the thing. That we are like... Or, like, knowledge is involved in it. So scientist is good. Surgeon, maybe.
Yeah.
If I'm like gassing you and I'm just like, okay, and if you go on to heroesforhire.ie, you can access. And
you know they always play music in, like, the surgery room. You're, like, pumping us out with the speakers while you're just slicing away.
I think, Connor, we found our niche and we should probably stay in our lane.
Yeah,
probably shouldn't take any responsibility filled jobs.
Sean, we move on to...
A priest to be a bad one, sorry.
I think a priest, I mean, it comes with a poor PR record as it is. I think we could only improve the PR, really, at this point.
We could be cool priests, you know. We could have. You ever seen Fleabag? We could be like the priest in Fleabag,
or the guy from Derry Girls.
Yeah, cool priest. Yeah. We'd be cool priests. Imagine us on mic on a Sunday, like just fucking riffing the whole time.
I don't know. He did something. I don't know. He fucking braids or something.
Just doing the gospel for weird news.
He was a big fan of loaf, and he was a big fan of bread. They're the same thing, but you know yourself. He was a heavy drinker, but you know, look, he was into that sort of stuff.
Look, different time.
Just like you half hungover on Sunday morning, just trying to figure it out as you go along.
Just holding the holy water against my head to cool it down.
Getting the damn cloth. That's meant to wipe your mouth, yeah, Jesus.
Just horsing into communion wafers for soakage.
Didn't get any fry up. May have the bread. Everyone's just in shock and a horror looking at you.
That's a hilarious sketch. Like, that someone should make that.
I'll be with you in a minute, lads. I'll be with you in a minute. Just fucking, boys, I'm dying, lads. I am actually dying.
Lads, I'm done now. That's me laughed out.
Tequila was a good idea. Why did I think that? And Father Joseph, he's a fucking mad whore. He knew he didn't have to do this morning. He knew he was setting me up, that fucker. Anyway, the next competition, Sean, that I really want to touch on is probably our biggest, literally. As an absolute unit has been crowned the winner of Fat Bear Week.
It's true, I did win.
I am built different, as I said. On Tuesday night, 747, that is Bear 747, received his second... his second Fat Bear title after beating his competitor, a young adult female bear identified only as 901 by more than 10,000 votes, Shaun.
Right.
Fat Bear Week is the annual knockout-style competition in which the public votes on which bear in Katmai National Park, Alaska, has gained the most weight from summer to fall.
Oh, he's a big lad. He's a big... he's...
747 or 901?
I'm looking at 747 here. They showed it before and after. Before and after, and he's like, he's a little slim. He's a trim little boy, and then he's a mighty... giant sir by the end of it.
First, this is a big competition, Shaun. It's very, very prestigious. That's kind of why we're talking about it. Also, it's kind of funny that they have this competition. But first identified in 2004, Bear 747. He's the old vet, right? He's been around the block. He's been nicknamed the nearly 1 ton veteran. It's a large adult male who has gone on to become one of the largest brown bears on Earth, weighing as much as 1,400 pounds, according to the Fat Bear Week.
He's a sizable lad, all right.
He won for the first time in 2020. He has a blocky muzzle and a floppy right ear, per his bio.
It's like a fucking Tinder profile for this bear.
He is a skilled and efficient angler who is found fishing most often in the jacuzzi near the far pool of Brooks Falls.
Man, he likes his comfort, you know?
Look, he's a big deal, you know what I mean? He's a champ.
That bear, in fact, he's catching salmon and he's poaching it in the jacuzzi is what he's doing.
Mike Fitz, the founder of Fat Bear Week and former park ranger, has frequently endorsed 747 over the years, Shaun. So, I mean, 747, he's the favourite, right? He's the public favourite. He's been endorsed by the founder of the competition. He's kind of, look, I don't want to cause strife in the competition, but he's not the people's champ, but he's the corporation's choice, is what I would say. The company has chosen him. Yeah. Like they're putting him forward.
Right. He's the one that they're everything. All the marketing is for him. You know, he's the favourite. He gets butts in seats, is what he does.
Now, Mike has even said it's a bit of a running joke for me and some of the hardcore bear cam fans.
That's out of context. That's a different sentence. But continue.
How many of them are there? But more than 10,000 votes he won by, so technically must be quite a lot of fucking votes.
That's the thing, and if I knew this was on, I would absolutely cast my vote for one of these.
You get to
bears.
have a vote on which bear has gotten more fat.
And I'm on the website, Connor, and not only is there the Fat Bear Awards, there's the Fat Bear Junior Awards. And you get to look at the little bear cubs, and they're all pudgy and sweet.
And which one's getting real big?
They all do get big. Like, they're all preparing up for hibernation. Some of them compete as a litter, and others solo.
And what are you looking more so? Now, I know this is only your first day. You've only got on the website maybe 3 minutes ago. But Shaun, as a seasoned vet of this voting process, are you looking for wit or are you looking for bulk? What would be your criteria to garner your vote
I think it'd be evenly spread bulk, personally. Because that's a sensible way of doing it. If you're hibernating, you're stocking up on reserves of fat and energy. Yeah. You don't want all of that just located. You know, you don't want glamour weight for that bear.
And so no beer belly. I'm thinking all around. Like, you can't just have skinny arms, skinny legs, but like he's packing a lot in the middle like a barrel. No.
Like a solid chunk of a bear is what I'm looking for. To let you know a little bit more about 747, Shaun. As I said, 747, he's the choice. He's the Homelander of this, right? He's the choice of everyone, right? Fitz has said he's an impressive bear. He's the largest bear I've ever seen. He's always super fat in the fall, and he's just a great bear to watch. Jeez, Fitz is enamoured with 747.
Now, everything's going well. 747's won at 2020, 2021, 2022, right? Comes along. 747, he doesn't need to trade. I don't know if you need to trade for this. He's thinking, I have this in the bag again. I got Fitz's endorsement. Nothing to go wrong. 901 has come into the fray this year, Sean. That's 747's competitor this year, who was a medium small yet quickly growing adult female bear. 901 is only around 6 years old and is often keen to defend her fishing spots from other bears. So a bit more aggressive, but a bit smaller. But I would say 901, the people's champ. Now, if you have an image of 901 there on the website,
I'm sure
you can kind of see the competitor. Maybe you grow an attachment towards this bear. It's very much up in the air at the minute as to which is going to get my vote on this already closed competition.
That's true. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to name out any fun bear names I see. We got number 32, Chunk. We've got Grazer, Walker. 164. 164 is looking a bit small now.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to make it.
335, Blonde Bear. Ooh.
He does have more fun.
You got Holly, Otis, excellent name for a bear.
Otis is a great bear name.
That's a perfect bear name. 747, we've all seen him. God, he's wide. You got...
He's a wide boy. You
got Divot. You got Divot here.
I thought you were going to say Divil, and I was like, no fucking way.
No, just Divot. You got 856. Ooh, a tall adult male. Lot of scars and wounds on the head and neck.
He's been around. He's a bit of a fucking legend around these parts.
A bit of a veteran in the thing. And then 901. Jeez, 901 got big.
You can see that growth. You can see that growth over the last few months, Sean. It's very impressive.
It is very impressive. Even spread of growth as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
What are you bulking at that point? How much protein are you taking in a day? It must be fucking outrageous.
Jez, at least half of what I'd be having, I'd say.
Think of what I'm having. Probably less, but still an alright amount. Like,
look, not everyone can be as tanky as me, but this bear got close.
So the competition is put on every year to highlight the park's bears, and Katmai is home to more than 2,200 brown bears. So 2,200 bears are all eligible for this competition every single year. And so if you're wondering whether there are prizes for the bears who win Fat Bear Week, the answer is sadly no. The bears don't get anything from Fat Bear Week. They don't know what's going on. Yes, Fitz.
They're completely unaware of the competition.
I have to be honest with you, lads. We're all slowly edging towards that. These lads, Fitz is like, they don't fucking know anything. They're fucking bears.
They're just bears.
I like the idea that the journalist asked him, like, and do you think the bears know what's going on? And Fitz just looks back at the journalist like, you fucking idiot, they're bears.
What do you expect? I just want, also, learning some bear facts here while I'm on the website. So, basically, 901 here, female bear. When female bears go to hibernate, their body determines, say they were mating earlier in the season, their body determines whether they're able to support the litter, and that's when the egg is fertilised. So, and that's why female bears would bulk, so that they can feed not only themselves, but also the litter of cubs that may or may not appear. So she's preparing, not just for her own hibernation, but for a potential litter of bear cubs, Connor.
So you're saying she's not preparing for this imaginary competition that Fitz is...
Her eye's not on the prize, you know. Her eyes, it's taken second fiddle to having kids.
Fitz goes on, by the way. This is Fitz's whole life story. Like this is like his biggest achievement in life as the former park ranger. He set this competition up, and he says it's an imaginary and fucking fake competition. It's a virtual competition, like.
I mean, yeah, that doesn't mean... Like, there's plenty of virtual competitions, you know? Fortnite, probably. The rest of them, you know?
It's important to think about how bears survive, said Fitz. Why they survive, and what they need to survive, and to celebrate them when they survive. That's a lot of survive. I'm not happy with that now.
Fitz, is something about to happen with these bears that you're like, oh, if only we knew more about how they survive.
Sharpening a blade, as he says.
He's like sucking all the oxygen out of a room, and he's being like, well, I guess they need to breathe to survive. Yeah. That's good to know.
It's interesting, yeah.
Fitz's whole thing with bears, he goes in with no preconceived notions. So, like, the basic fundamentals of life doesn't concern him. He has to figure it all out from scratch.
And the thing about that is, Shaun, 901, there's a lot of comments in support of 901 this year. Now, I don't know if you've read the comments underneath that article that you were on, but every comment that I read was 901 was robbed. 901 should have won. 901 is the people's favourite. Because nobody wants to see the established 747 come along and just win again. Who cares? But
you want
the
wants,
upstart.
Yeah. No one wants to see, like, who's the best sports person of all time, Connor?
Oh, Michael Jordan.
No one wants to see Michael Jordan win every game. You know?
Yeah.
That's probably a bad example. He probably has dedicated
people did kind of like
fans.
Michael, to be fair.
Okay. There's no other examples, unfortunately. But you know what I mean.
Usain Bolt?
Usain Bolt, yeah. If Usain Bolt was in every single race, actually, that'd be probably quite entertaining.
That would be pretty cool. I'd like to see him do a fucking high jump.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, that'd be class. Just, hang on.
What?
There's a store on the website, and so...
What's for sale?
You want a fucking blanket? You can get a 747 picnic blanket. You can get... There's a Fat Bear calendar.
Lads.
All the bears seem to have picnic blankets, and then you can use them to support
now,
them.
are they picnic blankets or picnic blankets?
I believe they're picnic blankets, Connor.
It feels like a missed opportunity there from Fitz.
Fitz is not in charge of marketing, but
I will imaginary competition.
I will also say that I say 747's blanket, one of the best blankets. I wouldn't be surprised if this whole thing was rigged so that they would sell more blankets.
I'm thinking right now that you are part of the fucking problem. I think you've joined the herd of go with the 747. You've been the proof is in the pudding, Shaun. You've been brainwashed into thinking 747's the big dog just because he has a nice blanket.
It's got Hawaiian style lettering, and he's pulling a salmon out of a lake, Connor.
Oh, fuck it, I'm in too. Yeah, go on.
Pretty good. Grazer's one is pretty good, actually. Grazer has her cubs, and the cubs were also in the Fat Bear Junior competition. So that's really
Grazer's raising them.
Great, yeah, great. Like
she's grazing them.
Great. Well, yeah, probably.
Probably.
Now, that picnic blanket, how much would you pay, Connor, for a picnic blanket?
Oh,
in dollars,
up to and including $19.
Oh, how? Okay, let me throw a number at you. $75.
Fuck me. $75 for a blanket.
Yeah. I mean...
How big is the fucking blanket? It was the blanket for a bear.
I'll get you the fucking dimensions now.
You get me the dimensions and I want to know.
52 inches by 75 inches, Connor.
That's pretty fucking big, to be fair.
It's pretty big for a blanket. I mean, it's a picnic blanket. You're meant to sit on it, I suppose. The Otis blanket, completely sold out, Connor.
Otis is the big dog.
Otis is really... He's my people's champion. There's a tee, and it's a picture of Grazer, but it's on like Rosie the Welder from the war, and it's Grazer, and it just says "girl power," but it's a bear. There's little beanies.
I think we
and
have a
bucket
new
hats.
job for you, that you could run the merch store for this site.
If they want to pay for a little a spot on the show, I'll get paid in picnic blankets. That's fine by me.
Yeah. $75 for a picnic blanket is fucking outrageous. I don't want to say anything about
we're trying to get the sponsor here, but
I know you're trying to get them, but 75 is fucking steep, Shaun.
How about $20 for a calendar? How does that
fucking hell. So I know what days are. It's on my phone.
Oh yeah?
I already
what
have
day
that.
is the 17th of January 2023? Off the top of your head right now, tell me.
17th of January 2023 is it's a Tuesday.
And it's a fuck.
Is it a Tuesday?
It actually is.
Yes. 1 in 7 chance.
That was a pure guess.
Pure guess.
Well, look. If you had a calendar, you'd never have to guess again.
Well, give me another date. I know every day because I have the calendar on my phone.
Yeah, well, yeah, but can you write in people's birthdays and things on the calendar?
Yeah, you put it in your phone.
All right. What if I need you to sit on the grass in a rectangle, dimension-wise, let's say between 75 and 52 inches? What
I would
then?
go to the shop. I would go to the shop and purchase a blanket for, I could say, probably $15.
Yeah, but the quality of it, like, you don't get the pictures on it, you know.
What do you mean the quality of the... it's going on the ground.
Yeah, this is designed for outdoor use by a national park, Connor.
They would know.
I'll find out the tog factor of this blanket if you want.
Why would it matter, the tog factor of a blanket that'll be on the ground that you're not
sleeping in? Because you're insulated from the ground, you're not sitting on the bare grass.
Difference?
Bare grass.
So you're telling me, right, that if you're on a blanket that's full of tog, say it has the highest tog rating, 15, right?
Yeah.
It's got a 15 tog rating, Egyptian cotton. If it's fucking snowing and you put it on the ground to have a picnic, you're still cold.
Yeah, because you would need a second blanket over you to keep the warmth in.
So $150.
Yes, plus the calendar. These are my terms.
It's the worst sponsorship of all time.
They haven't paid me. I've not received payment yet.
Thankfully, Jesus Christ. We're moving on, Shaun, to our next piece of news. And speaking of being scammed, I have woman scammed by Russian astronaut who claimed to need money to return to Earth.
Oh, okay. Also, cosmonaut. Just if we're talking Russia and space, cosmonaut. Yeah. That's
I don't know if it was actually a Russian astronaut, though.
Oh, sorry, that's not the weird bit of the story.
No, I feel like that might have been the scam bit. Like, they weren't actually employed by Russian NASA.
Right, okay. The Russian National American Space Agency, of course.
Narasa.
Narasa. Okay, why do you need... Okay. If you fall for the astronaut saying, I need money to get back from space.
We've all heard the Nigerian prince. We've all heard all these scams going around. I've never heard astronaut needs to return to Earth and needs your €50.
It's the plot of The Martian, isn't it?
I think it might be. A man claiming to be a Russian astronaut in space allegedly scammed the Japanese woman into paying for his return trip to Earth, vowing to marry her once he landed.
Jesus. Oh, so she's getting a marriage out of this as well. It's not just, helping your fellow man return home.
No, I mean, he's getting a bit over. I'm trying to think of a space put on Tinder swindler, but Milky Way swindler. No, that's not going to work.
Oh, you're locked in on swindler.
Swindler's tough. That is tough.
A moon goon. No, probably not that. Probably not moon goon, actually. Moon goon? No, it won't work.
The space prick. The man found the unnamed victim on Instagram in June. On his profile, he uploaded random photos of space and said he worked at the International Space Station, where astronauts have limited access to cell service. The relationship quickly escalated on a Japanese messaging app, and he repeatedly said he loved her and he proposed marriage. He sent her messages like, I want to start my life in Japan. I just need to get down there first. Subtle. And saying this 1,000 times won't be enough, but I'll keep saying it. I love you. Pretty strong words from the Russian astronaut there.
Imagine being like, receiving those messages and everything like that, whatever. But the person writing those messages, like, is it all improv? Is there a script that they have to stick to? Or do they tailor it to the situation?
No matter who it is, they're normally a dickhead. I think it's safe to assume dickheadness across the board. But interest, I don't know if script. I think you go off it. I think you have to vibe. You got to make it up as you go along.
Okay, yeah, much like any regular conversation where you're flirting with someone and you're in
but you're looking to get some out of it, though. It's a long game.
It's a long con, of course.
But to actually tie the knot, he said, so he's like, I'd love to marry you, but to tie the knot, I need money to return to Earth. I mean, simple facts. I can't marry you up here, can I? I mean, use your fucking head. There were landing fees to pay once in Japan, and the cost of a rocket to actually fly to the country.
I don't think they can just decide where to land, though, can they? Like,
also, how is he going to buy the rocket in space?
No, he's going to send... you send the money to me, I'll send the money to the space station down on Earth, and then they'll send a new rocket up and bring me back. And
so they send the rocket up and as like a taxi, and then he just like jumps out of the space station into the rocket and then just comes back down to Earth.
Yeah, it's like hopping on a train in the 1930s, where you just kind of grab it and hope, you know?
Yeah. But believing this man would be her future fiancé, the woman paid him about 4.4 million yen, which is about $30,000 in 5 installments between August and September.
Okay. That's just funding a lifestyle then at that point.
It's almost too much.
It is. But like, and she was happy to do this as well. Like, she was so enamored with this cosmonaut, that she was like, I'll pay whatever it takes to get you home, baby.
But when his demands continued, the woman grew suspicious after 5 payments to the astronaut of his intent and reported him to the police, who were investigating the case as a romance scam. Now, Shaun, the Japanese woman has not been named, obviously, and they do not collect specific data on romance scams, but apparently there was 14,000 last year, which is pretty big. But I've never heard of astronauts needing to return to Earth needing $30,000.
That's a strange... it's an important development in romance scams, because now they're willing to go properly outlandish. Used to just be like princes who were kidnapped or in trouble or something. Now, I'm stuck in space, please help me.
$30,000 wouldn't buy you the fucking wheel off a spaceship.
No, it certainly wouldn't get it up to space to get you. Like, the amount of... It wouldn't buy a thimbleful of rocket fuel. like
how is $30,000 in her head being like, fuck, that's definitely going to get up to space and get him back from space? I suppose coming back down is easy enough, because you just need to have something that'll fall.
That's the thing, but okay. So...
No, Shaun, what? Sorry, what? There's...
But once you're outside the atmosphere, Connor, you do need propulsion there, because there is no gravity up there. Well, there's no gravity necessarily affecting you in the sense that it brings you down. You aim to get into orbit, and then you have to propel yourself out of the orbit and change your course to get back to the Earth. Yeah,
but what if he jumped really high? Like, what if he leapt at Earth?
Then he would... I mean, he would... technically keep floating. Yeah, I guess. He'd die. He'd definitely die. He'd burn up on re-entry.
No, astronaut suit, obviously.
Cosmonaut.
Parachute on the back. And then you just leap at Earth.
But if he get... No, Connor. Because because if he's circling the Earth, I can't express how far away from the Earth he is at that point.
Well, he's not anywhere far away from the Earth. He's not in space currently.
Then why is he jumping?
No, sorry, I mean, like, in real life he's not in space. But yeah, in this story, I mean, he's up, I would say probably 10 miles away from Earth. Like, not that far. It'd be grand. Drive off to jump 10 miles on a daily basis.
Yeah, but that's just because you're trying to escape the police again. Don't know what that means. Just on this as well, on these scams and things, I have one email account, and it was involved in like Adobe got their servers hacked years ago. My email was fucked because of it. So it gets just really weird spam into it. I'm just looking at it here. One of them is, not seeing well is a choice? ? So you can just decide to have better vision, apparently.
That's cool, yeah, that's true.
There's one, weird black goo, I blame Randall. Don't know what's
Who's
going
Randall?
on. I don't know. I don't click into these emails. I'm just looking through them. I have them all in a different folder. Over 45, I saved some for you.
Saved what?
This is a fucking story. It's a strange fruit that boosts your metabolism by 1,828%, Connor.
How did they arrive at that specific a percent?
Well, Jeffrey dropped.
Okay, go on. Jeffrey, talk to me.
22 pounds in just 2 weeks. His waist size shrunk 6.7 inches.
Oh, fuck. Did it?
Yeah, I think. And there's a JPEG of a YouTube video that we can click on if we want.
You always know it's good if it's a JPEG of a YouTube video. And so you're telling me he ate nothing but that fruit for 2 weeks?
Yes. Yeah. No, he ate this fruit and it entered his system and it boosted his metabolism and he just lost weight.
But like if he was eating McDonald's along with the fruit, it would still...
No,
like,
I can't stress. 1,828%.
Okay, but like,
Connor.
what if I wanted not maybe 1,800? I'll take like 800,000. An improvement of 800,000 in my metabolism. Still 8 times more than is actually possible. So I would probably... What if I eat a few chocolate cakes, but still stick to the fruit?
That'd be fine because you'd metabolize it out. You know, you would just burn it all off your body. You'd be like Captain America at that point.
Yeah.
There's also illegal honey. That's just the title. I don't know.
That's Winnie the Pooh's second company.
And
just like a sly lad.
Just come on, just have a bit of forbidden
I'm
honey
happy
there
doing
for
this
me.
shot for another minute or two if you want to any more, because there's a few of these now I'm interested in clicking on, so send me over some links.
Just mix this up and drink it before bed. And this is about juice. It's a new special type of red juice.
But what's the percentage of metabolism that I'm going to get from it? Because if it's not 1,800, I've no interest.
Look, they don't go into statistics about the metabolism benefits, but Sandra Wilkins, 62, ended up losing 57 pounds and 11 inches of fat off her waist, Connor.
How long?
Do you know it doesn't give a time frame?
She's been drinking for 40 years.
She's been on a very long-term diet.
Very long term. You lose £1 a year. I mean, that's not that impressive, Sandra, is it?
100 slices of bread, 3,000 calories a day. So this is Misaki Kato, an office manager in Japan. She eats 3,000 calories per day, binges on carbs and sugar, doesn't exercise. But she's 5'3" and 124 pounds, Connor. The truth is, it's a secret fat-burning nutrient known as running in a pill. So,
are they saying the bread has the fat-burning?
No. She takes a pill and she can eat all the bread she wants.
Oh, the pill, of course.
Yeah.
One.
So she's sitting on the couch. It's like she's running a mile after mile. Like she's just keep going.
I'm assuming the pill just makes her like shit herself.
Oh, it has to be a shit yourself kind of pill.
Oh, it's a shit yourself. If you're eating 300 slices of bread a day and you're not gaining weight, you are shitting like a demon.
You are. It is going through you. You're not absorbing anything. I'm the pretty mom in the playground. All I did was drink 1 cup every morning.
All the other moms ugly as fucking shit. I'm the pretty one.
And then like we'll just end on this one because I feel like I'm dragging the shite out of this. But there's one that's just called Blood Sugar Breakthrough. You've been warned, and they've sent me that same email 3 times.
What? But in terms of you've been warned, is it that you're gonna die soon? Like they know something that you don't know? Or?
Oh, okay. So they go into all this thing about Dr. Scott Saunders and how other doctors would tell you to stay away from, and this is the list: candy bars, pie, cake, soda.
Actually, last time I went to my doctor, he just had a big picture of a pie, and he was like, "You need to stop. You need to stop with the pies. It's just madness."
I went into the office and I was eating that big cake from Matilda at the time. Doctor had a heart attack and died. But they say, be warned, what we have to reveal in this report will put everything you thought you knew about dealing with diabetes in question. So that's what we have to be warned about, is that our whole worldview is going to be shattered by this.
Oh, shit. And is there any links that we could maybe click it to learn more?
Oh, there's several links. Click here to see the report. Click here for access. Click here for more info, Connor. Each of them bright blue hyperlinks that look like the most official thing in the world.
I think maybe you have a few clicks. Maybe we'll find out a little bit more, because I'm interested in learning.
No, look, I'm all for the bit. I really don't want to click on any of these links,
Go watch. We'll get you a new laptop. with all of our metabolism.
Yeah. Sorry. One of the fucking subjects is just, are you there? I should look at these more often.
Are you? That's kind of an existential crisis one.
Are any of us here?
Like, are any of us ever here? Like, what's the deal? Like, are you here? Am I here? What's it selling?
I don't know. Is it selling anything? It's just they're just curious. They want me to work less and make more. Be selfish with my time. Then there's a bunch of links and stock photos saying get real Instagram followers, which I think could be a good thing for the podcast, you know. Just sign us up to some of these. Few fucking Insta likes, lads, and really grand.
Shaun, I think that's actually brought the episode to a close.
Oh, are we rounded up on this? Cool, I love it.
That's the end of Weird News.
That's the end of Weird News. And then me reading spam emails. It's another segment I do now. I do relationship advice and spam emails.
I genuinely think we could add that in. That's amazing.
Just if I get any good ones, I'll update you all. Connor, would you like me to take us out? Oh,
that's
Jinx,
so weird.
Buy me a Coke.
I'm going to send you a spam email.
Oh dear, they're all spam from you, boy. Thank you, everyone.
Am I here?
Not for long. Thank you, everyone, for listening to this episode of Weird News Wednesday. We'll be back on Friday with Hero or Zero, Monday with Movie Mondays, and next Wednesday with another episode of Weird News Wednesdays. Big thank you goes out to everyone on our Patreon. All the patrons, again, just putting the call out, 22nd of October, we are doing a little birthday party for the Heroes for Hire podcast. We're having a little Google Meet hangout. So if you want to join in on that, there's been messages going around and things. So just, I suppose it's on. So if you want to join in on that, you can go and join the Patreon link below. And special thanks to all of our patrons, including Róisín, Chunky Lobes, Palmer, Joe Burney, Ryan Technically Fine, Evanson, Spooky Waffles, Bones Rattling, Ghosts Wailing, Wolves Howling, David Clarke, Shaun Chuck in the Wash and It'll Be Grand Jamieson, Dominic, Annie Hjelmroos, Little Dicky, Funny Observation, McGrew, Danny McLaughlin, Lordsmmysh, 2 M's, 1 Y, but not where you think, Sam, Michelle Browne, Michaela Doughty, Buster, Ed Ball, and Shaun. Thank you all for your continued support. You're absolutely amazing, and we couldn't do the show without you month on month. There are other ways, though, to support the show if you want to. You can go to the merch store link below. That's heroesforhire.ie/shop. Twitter is @Heroes4HirePod. The 4 is the number 4. Facebook is Detective Divilment's discussion group. Instagram is Heroes for Hire Podcast. And the best way to ever help out the show is to tell one human being that we exist.
Just a one, please.
And I think that's about it, Connor.
I think so. So I've been Connor Lawler.
I've been Shaun Leal.
We should see you all next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.